Where is he?
In his room. He's had an extremely traumatic day.
Has he now?
You're disputing it?
Well, not compared to me, he hasn't. Aren't you going to ask me what's wrong?
I attempted to.
Oh, did you now? Because I thought you just took one look at me and then trotted up here to make his tea.
You're upset.
Oh, bravo. Good spot. You really are on form, Mr. Cropper.
As am I.
What have you got to be upset about?
You left him on his own to look after the cafe.
Because I thought you were due back any minute. Are we going to harp on about this all night?
We have spent the entire afternoon at the hospital. You don't appear to care a jot. He burned himself on some leek and potato soup.
Then he should be more careful, shouldn't he?
Kathy, what is it?
I've been to see his father.
Alex's. What for? Ah, the flat. Nessa.
She's always been the same. Ever since I first hatched, she's always had to rub my face in the dirt. Everything I had, she had to have. My records, my clothes, my husband. She stole my roller skates. Did I ever tell you that? Yeah, I was 9 years old. And instead of owning up to it, she chucked them in the canal. He didn't have the money because he said it was none of his business. Because that lad's real father is lying in the ground.
How is he?
Did you know when he was born?
He was 3 when she told me.
Nigel, why did you go along with it?
Oh, how do you think? For his sake. Her sake. Your sake. I was embarrassed on top of everything. He was my son by then. I loved him. I was snookered.
You should have told me.
They told me out of it.
I hope you had it out with him.
Holland, for what it was worth. Remember that barbecue when my sister come back from New Zealand? Said he felt sick and he had to go home.
He had food poisoning.
Food poisoning. I put the fear of God into him. He almost wet his cords.
And I knew nothing.
Look at you.
No, look, I appreciate that.
All the money in the trust fund should have been yours. I made him pay it, though.
Our finances never did add up.
That's joint club.
So, what about Alex?
After we split up, she stopped me seeing him. And I stopped trying.
Oh, what a mess.
How is he?
Same. Trouble.
Will you tell him?
Do you want me to?
I don't know.
I'm in shock.
You sit down.
No, I should be going. I'm keeping you.
I'm sorry if I went about it all wrong.
You didn't go about it all wrong, Nigel. They did.
Kathy, say hello to him.
I will.
Not touched it. He was frightened.
He didn't hear what I said. He didn't hear anything at all.
Perhaps you could comfort him. He's been asking for you all day.
I'm not his mother.
I fail to see what relevance that has. You're his aunt. You've always been his aunt. That isn't going to change. Oh, I quite understand the urge to take it out on him. Me even, but the fact remains this isn't his fault.
I know it isn't his fault.
And then perhaps you could stop punishing him.
I can't help how I feel.
Neither can he.
I'm going to bed.
Would you like me to make you some hot milk?
No, Roy, no. I would not like you to make me some hot milk. I would like you to make me feel better.
I'm sorry you've had such a shock today.
Still, I knew what I was getting into. Good night, Roy.
Good night.
So, Grandma took me down for being rude to Sonia during tea. I noticed it didn't bother you.
Who says?
But you didn't say a word.
Your grandmother dealt with it.
Being rude to guests. Ignore me, bite my head off. They're upstairs. She's trying on some of Grandma's clothes. I could hear Grandma laughing. But, you know, I thought it was all coming from her, but I've seen the way you look at each other. You had your hand on her back when you thought nobody was looking.
Nonsense.
I was.
You need to stop this.
I will.
Where are you going?
To tell Grandma everything I've just told you.
Wait.
No, she doesn't deserve to be made a fool of.
I'll tell you the truth. But please, leave your grandmother out of this. Something happened years ago. Just once.
I thought you just fancied each other.
It was just once. Years ago.
You had your hand on her back.
I'm afraid of her. I don't know what she'll say or do. I'd rather she was a million miles away from here.
Plus, he thought you'd buy her a flat.
I'm buying you the flat. She'll just live in it for a while, that's all. Your grandmother will be devastated.
What have you got to be upset about?
You left.
I think it suits you, Mrs. Softler, really do. I mean, not everybody's got the cheekbones for Victoria Beckham, have they? Bye, my love. Oh, Maria, honestly, she gets worse. I mean, she wants to be a different celebrity every time she comes in here. Victoria Beckham at her age. I'm a hairdresser, I'm not a plastic surgeon.
Yeah, Queen Victoria, maybe.
It's funny you should say that, because she was a strict Princess Diana for years. That was before there was all that trouble with the ginger fella. So then she went haywire. It was Lisa Minnelli one minute, her from Sex and the City the next. And I had to put my foot down a couple of Christmases ago because she was flirting with Tina Turner.
Oh, well, I think it's nice to want to change. Especially when you're that bit older, you know. Try something new.
What's that supposed to mean?
Morning, campers.
Freddie, oh, hi. Are you wanting a haircut? Because we're fully booked.
Oh, no. I was just wondering if you had any plans this lunchtime.
Oh, Freddie, I'm sorry, I'm chock-a-block.
Okay, no worries. Perhaps see you later in the Rovers for a drink.
Oh, I doubt it. I'm worn out after the week I've had.
All right, well, not to worry. I'll see you around, I suppose.
Yeah, all right, love, yeah. Bye-bye. Bye, Freddie. What?
I was only offering to buy you lunch.
Maria, we are just friends.
Well, even friends have to eat.
That's mine, but it... Can't believe Aidan stumbled on our old designs. I think it's fake.
Cheese and tomato on white.
So what do we do? I'm going to see what I've got at home still. Have you got any more of the original designs? I might have somewhere. That's mine, but it was on white.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can't have brown, so I'm allergic. It makes me really bloated.
This was supposed to be on white.
You said brown.
Just do it again, sausage on white.
He said brown.
Will you please just do as you're told, Alex?
I'd have the brown, but I had to eat slice in the emergency once, right? And my belly went up like a beach ball.
Right, I'll see you around midday.
Well, hang on a minute. What do you mean? I thought you'd just gone up to the loo.
I've got me an 11 o'clock catch-up with our egg supplier.
Well, what have you got to catch up with your ex-supplier about?
The egg supply, I imagine. I told you all this last night before bed.
Did you?
In some detail.
I must have gone in one ear and out the other.
You and Alex will be able to manage, won't you?
Yeah, sure. Alex.
Oh, someone's been busy.
Hi.
What's up? Anyone else here?
No, but Alia was.
You're upset?
She made it clear that I wasn't welcome here.
Alia?
You can't blame her. I should be moving on.
Don't think she suspects.
I don't know.
You'll have to leave.
What?
If she suspects, I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. For both of us.
Well, I've been trying to think of a solution. Those new flats, the reservation fee is only £15,000.
Only.
Now, I could be close to you, but far enough away for us to enjoy plenty of privacy.
They're not even built yet, so how would that help?
If I knew that there was a plan in hand for us to eventually be together, I could bear it. We could find somewhere for me to rent meanwhile, but if I just knew that there was an end in sight.
What did I tell Yasmin?
You're so clever, darling. You'll think of something.
Any plans?